like me, you've probably heard of hydrofacials and how they're the go-to treatment for plumped up, hydrated skin. But what if you could do these at home? Would it not be cheaper in the long run and much more convenient? But would they be as effective? Well, I tried the MYCHWAY hydrofacial machine and I was surprised by the results. I was intrigued when MYCHWAY contacted me for an honest review on their hydrofacial machine because I'd heard so much about hydrofacial and the benefits that they have. But when I saw the equipment, when I looked on their website, I was even more intrigued because the equipment comes with 6 different application heads, all doing different things. So everything from exfoliation to hydration to deep cleansing, to tightening and toning, and actually helping with the absorption of the products. Now, I tried all of the tips, and to be honest with you, I didn't think that I would need all of them, but I would say that to get the best results, use all of the tips, and then you can adjust the timing to whatever needs more attention on your skin type. But I have to say, there were a couple of tips that really surprised me. Step 1, start out by cleaning your skin well. I started out with a double cleanse to make sure my skin was free of any kind of dirt. And then I started out with the scrubber. This works with high frequency vibrations to remove dirt and any kind of buildup. Now, I don't have a lot of this on my skin, but I did find it was useful around the nose area. I then moved on to use the hydroprobe, which works with a kind of a suction motion, and it removes any kind of impurities, and at the same time, it will hydrate your skin. Now, with this one, it took me a while to get my head around this because you can adjust the strength of the suction. So you'll need to do this a little bit, but once I got my head around it, it was pretty easy and my skin felt really good after. After that, I used the oxygen sprayer, which I used with rice water to help hydrate the skin. Now, the oxygen in this also helps rejuvenate the skin. But I found this a little bit difficult to use at first, so I realized that if I use this at an angle, the product will come out better. And after using this, my skin was really starting to glow at this stage. I then moved on to the bioprobe, and I have to say I was very surprised by this because I didn't expect a hydrofacial machine to have an application that would work on lifting the face so much. And how this works is it's kind of like a microcurrent device, so it works out your muscles. I applied an aloe vera gel and then I worked this all over my neck and face, and I did it for about 10 minutes. Now, this was very effective. I could feel my muscles twitching throughout. I was so happy with this that I think I'm going to be using this about 3 times a week to really work out those facial muscles. I then finished the treatment with the ultrasound applicator, and again, I wasn't expecting to be this impressed. Now, I used this with the Nambuzin number 3 essence because it's super hydrating. I absolutely love it, but that's a different story. But it worked very, very well with this ultrasound applicator because it helps push in that product. Now, this is so nice to finish your treatment off with because it gets really, really warm. It's like giving yourself a warm massage. It's fantastic for any kind of puffiness. It will really work on any kind of eye puffiness around your face. And I really felt that the product had penetrated really well in my skin, and my skin was glowing afterwards. And the results, well, my skin was definitely more hydrated, it was more glowing. And if you look at the before and after pictures, you can see that my face just looks a little bit more lifted, probably thanks to the last 2 applicators. And it just more rejuvenated overall. So what about the pros and cons? Well, in terms of pros, the equipment has so many different applicators as you've seen. It can really be tailored for any kind of skin type. It's also relatively easy to set up and to use, definitely. In terms of cons, well, this will require your time investment. So if you're happy to invest about 30 minutes of your time at a minimum, about twice a month or once a week, then this could be for you. So if you like the idea of getting a professional level treatment at home and you have the time to invest, then this might really be for you.